All right, guys, it is now recording. Everything. So, Rafa, what are you drinking tonight?
I got the only ale song, Kentucky Kilt. It is a Scotch ale aged in Kentucky bourbon barrels.
Okay.
Yummy.
It's backwards, but I don't know. Put it up to a mirror or something.
It's backwards from my side.
Oh, it's not?
No.
Oh, it's backwards for me. Anyways, and you know what? They as per usual, they got the fancy top. So give me a minute. Maybe someone else should say what theirs is.
Tonight, I'm drinking a Ben Brewing Company Mocha Porter Backyard Beer Series. Coming in at 6.6% ABV, 30 IBUs. Keith, what are you drinking?
I am drinking Oakshire Key Limety Kolsch style ale brewed with key limes and honey. It's 5.2% ABV. I don't know the IBUs, but here it is.
Nice.
Here it is. Here it is.
So we got some
3D.
of our favorites.
3D.
So we got some of our favorites. Ale Song and Oakshire.
Yeah, ale song and Oakshire coming through.
All right.
I'm cleaning up the wax from the bottle on my desk right now.
So, Rafa, the benefit to that beer is that Keith and I both already had it.
Oh, you did?
Oh, you've never had this before, Rafa?
Nope,
Oh.
first time.
You never forget your first.
So what do you think? What do you think of the first sip?
You know, my experience with ale song beers is they have all been like wildly different from any idea of a beer that I've had before. This one to me is the beeriest of all of them that I've had thus far. Yeah, because to me this is like a bourbon. This is like a bourbon or whiskey. This is what I would expect a Scottish ale aged bourbon barrel test to taste like.
See, to me, it was more bourbony than I would have thought. Like,
I don't know. I just feel like with our time on the beer guys, like I have tasted something close to this. I will say they do a good job. It tastes really good. It has a good balance between the Scotch ale flavor, barrel aged flavor with like a regular kind of beer thing going. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, they mix things with wine and they mix things with like tequila, and so like I remember when we were out there, I was like, whoa, they're great, and they're all like nothing I've ever thought a beer could be. And this was like, oh, this is a nice beer.
Yeah.
fair enough. I have to say, for this Mocha Porter, Keith, I was thinking of you because I was like, oh, it's a porter, Mr. Porter. Okay.
Ew.
Yeah, right. With a mocha, you think coffee and chocolate. I'm just getting a whole lot of coffee.
See, that's what I was worried about. Because you figure with mocha, they're like, oh, we're going to make this like an actual mocha.
Mm-hmm.
But, there should be a hint of chocolate,
I would say there's a hint.
but mostly coffee.
Well, the thing is, it's cacao nibs. And if there's one thing we know about cacao nibs, they hide with every other flavor that's out there. Right? Like, I feel like cacao nibs isn't a real flavor anymore.
No, like every beer sommelier or whatever they call themselves tastes cacao nibs in every beer.
Yeah.
So they just.
Which means that they don't taste any in any beer.
Well, what does the description say on it?
Description says malt, 2-row Munich, chocolate malt, C60, Cara Brown, Carafa 1 flaked barley, hops, Galena Cascade, yeast, American ale, extras, thumped dark roast Guatemalan coffee, perhaps harvested by our friend Rafa, and organic cacao nibs.
See, maybe they want the coffee to come through more than the cacao.
I mean, even the bottle, even the can reminds me of like those like cold brew cans that you can get at like Fred Meyer or like a grocery store, Safeway or something.
Like, I bet you could, except for the word brewing and porter and beer. So like a third of the words on the can, if you took that off, you could totally pass it for a like coffee drink, cold brew.
Yeah, it looks like one of those cold brew coffee drinks you can get in a can.
I mean, it looks like it anyway too. That looks like a cup of coffee.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what porters look like too, right?
Oh.
Hey, still in the room.
Okay, so Keith, what are you drinking?
All right, so I'm doing the Key Lime Kolsch from Oak. I'm going to read the side here. Our seasoned style ale brewed with coffee. Speaking of coffee, what? That's just maybe it's just a flat. Yeah, honey and fermented cold for smooth, crisp taste. We then condition the beer on key lime puree, creating a mesmerizing sensory experience. It's helping to the warm months ahead. Ooh, that's romantic. No, so for people who are like, I don't know how I feel about Belgians, I really don't like sours, I always kind of steer them in the direction of Kolsch's. It's really good. It's slightly tart, but it's kind of light. And the thing I like about this is of course I like citrus. So like the key lime really comes through, but not over the top. I mean, it still tastes like a beer.
The Kolsch would be nice with some key lime in it.
But where's that coffee thing? Like
Blossom. Where's the coffee blossom?
Oh,
hey, Rafa, when you were in the hills with Juan Valdez, did you ever see any flowers?
Plenty.
All right, there you go. Coffee blossom.
okay.
All I smell is lime, though. Key lime.
Key
I
lime.
will say though too, the more I drink this, the more I'm like, ooh, this is Scotch forward.
Gosh,
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You only need like one of those, Rafa, and you're doing fine. You drink two, don't go anywhere or have any plans.
Yeah. Drink responsibly.
Or talk to anyone.
Or talk to anyone.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I mean, yeah, one's gonna put me in a nice spot. ABV is 12.9.
Yeah. It's all of that too.
It's all it is. It's all of that.
It's a full 12.9.
Yes, a very full 12.9.
So, as we're drinking and enjoying in this time of quarantine, best movies you've seen.
I don't think I've seen a movie.
While in quarantine?
Yeah.
Oh God.
I haven't even seen a movie.
I've been Netflixing it.
See,
I did see one movie. Okay, go Keith, go.
Well, no, I don't have a movie. That's what I'm searching. You go with your movie. I'll try to come up with a movie.
I wanted to watch a scary movie, so I've been wanting to watch this one on Netflix. I think it's called The Invitation. It was absolute garbage. It was hot garbage.
All right, I figured out what movies I watched.
okay.
Yeah, what'd you watch?
What's your best movies?
So, I wanted to watch, because we got a lot of time on our hands, I wanted to watch a double feature. Could have gone with the both Deadpools, which I had, but I said, like, no, I need something to lift my spirit, so I'm going to go comedy. So I watched both Ghostbusters. The original Ghostbusters and Ghostbusters 2.
I haven't seen the new one. Is it good?
No, not the new one that bombed.
Oh, Ghostbusters 2.
Original.
Okay, yeah.
Right, the two original.
Nice.
They still hold up. Just hilarious.
They do. Well, I don't remember much of Ghostbusters 2. I will say, though, Keith, I didn't mind the new Ghostbusters. Hot take, controversial take. Call me a feminist. I didn't mind the new Ghostbusters.
Do you hear that silence?
The other,
Oh, I just got a text from Jackie saying, make sure it's recording. Is she watching us?
You should text her and say, oh, shoot. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. We'll start all over.
Yeah.
I think, though, still, one of the best shows that I kind of understood as a kid, but coming back to, it's even funnier as an adult, is, Rafa, you and I have talked about this, King of the Hill.
The one, the only King of the Hill.
King of the Hill.
I will stand on this hill. No pun intended. I think it was one of the best shows on TV, period.
I
Right?
would watch that just for Boomhauer. Just for
Yes.
Boomhauer. Oh,
But even beyond Boomhauer, the show is like so good. It's so well written. It's so funny. Like
It's one of the best written shows in TV history.
for sure,
I
no doubt in my
I
mind.
sell propane and propane accessories.
Mm-hmm.
Think about that. You can say that now, how many years later, and people still get the reference.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the second episode, the family from Laos moves in, and Hank Hill is like, "Hey, so it's nice to meet you. So are you Chinese or Japanese?" And he's like, "We're Laotian." He's like, "So are you Chinese or Japanese?"
And then Cotton shows up and he's like, He's like, hey, Cotton, looks like there's some Japanese people moved in. He's like, you're not Japanese. He's Laotian.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, his
No,
dad who
no,
fought in World War II. Yeah.
No, and here's the thing. You know it's authentic because it pisses off everybody from Texas, but everybody else loves it. So you know it's spot on.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. It's genius.
People like Texas, that's not how we act. We're like, it's totally how you act.
Dude, so true story. My grandfather died. This is a few years ago. It's not the true story. But surprisingly, I got a little bit of an inheritance money from him. It was split between all my aunts and uncles. Then my dad's share, because my dad had passed away, got split between me and my brother. So we got this money, and we weren't expecting it. So we're like, oh, okay, awesome. First thing I did with it was bought every season of King of the Hill.
Yes.
So
Great.
Zoom is about to kick us off.
Oh, okay. You got 40 minutes, right?
Good talk. This beer, I would drink again if I wanted a cup of coffee.
It's a coffee beer. This puppy is nice.
This, the Oakshire Key Limited Kolsch, warm weather. This is the beer you want. It's nice. It's refreshing. It will keep you from getting scurvy. So drink it.
Awesome. Hey guys, great time in this time of social distancing and quarantine. It's good to share a beer with y'all. And when we can get back together, we'll do the King of the Hill. We'll do a King of the Hill weekend where we'll just start filming us and King of the Hill.
Yay, beer guys.
All right. Cheers, brothers.
Cheers. Later.
Cheers.